So let's say we have kind of a simple setup like that. All right. So I'm going to have lines going to vanishing point 2, and I'm going to have lines going to vanishing point 1. They both have a measuring point. How do you find their measuring point? I want you to burn this formula into your brain, and it looks like complicated math, and it really isn't. Okay? So before you panic, okay. Okay, you measure from the vanishing point to the station point, and that will give you the measuring point. Let me show you what that means. Take a look. Everyone take a look. Again, just keep your eyes up for a sec. Don't look down because this will happen fast. By the way, this is why I hate compasses rather over dividers. That's why dividers are cool. So what I've done, I'm measuring, take a look, eyes up, everyone. I'm taking a look from the vanishing point to the station point. I'm measuring it, and then I'm just going like this. Make sense? Vanishing point to measuring. Okay, go ahead and write down your notes for a second while I do the other one. Alright, so to find measuring point 1, I would just go like this. I've got the divider set up, or the compass set up again, and I just go like this. Take a look. I just go swing, and where it hits, that's measuring point 1. That's all there is to it. Now, so memorize that formula, and you will never get confused. Okay? All right. Now let me show you kind of how this really functions. Now this one I'm going to do more mechanically because I want you to see the accuracy level, or I want you to Alright, so I can set it up like this, and again, to find I'm actually going to have to use my dividers on this because the compass doesn't extend that far, okay, but I want you guys to understand, where that's coming from. But again, this is why I like the dividers, because you just go, see how much faster that was? And neater and cleaner. Alright. So that's the setup. Okay, now let's try drawing a cube with this. And I think you guys are going to enjoy this, because after having drawn so many cubes and kind of struggling with how they actually look and that kind of business, So let's say I decide I want that to be the height of my cube. All right? I can draw the guidelines for this cube immediately. You know, I can do something like this, and I can say, okay, well, I know it's going to be doing this. I know it's going to be doing that. And I can draw it to both vanishing points. That's it. Okay? But now I have to be able to cut off that side. Okay? So everyone, stop taking notes for a second and just watch very carefully, because it'll happen very fast. What I'm going to do is I've got a line here. You'll notice I've got a line in the front. And I'm going to call that a measuring line. Is that out of focus?
Yeah. My bad. That was just me.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to... Can someone pull that line? I think we're getting a little bit... That'll help some. Okay, that's good, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my measurement from my cube side like this. Now remember, I can rotate a measurement and it stays accurate. So I'm just going to go like this, flip it to one side, flip it to the other side. Okay, and this is equal to x, this is equal to x, that's equal to x. They're all the same. You follow me? Alright, now this is the part to watch carefully. Everyone eyes up, no note-taking. Pencils down. It's like a test. Pencils down. Say it like that all the time. Okay, so I've got this side here. This side is going to vanishing point 2. So think of it like a cleaver. I'm just going to go and cut the line off using measuring point 2 like this. At that point, that's all there is to it. Yeah.
How does that work?
I'm glad you asked that question. Okay, let me finish this, and then I'll demonstrate why it works. It's actually some very cool geometry that, God damn it, my teacher never told me, so it took me 5 years to figure it out. And once I explain, but here's the thing: only about 20% of the time does someone actually ask. I will explain it in a few minutes, but let's finish this cube, and then I'll get into that. But great question. It's a question you should be asking. Okay, but isn't it cool that it works? And it does. Now, do you see that on the other side? All I have to do is do the reverse. I take this side is going to vanishing point 1, so I take this point, measuring point 1, cut it off. It's coincidental that it's right near that line. It has nothing to do with that. And then once you get that much of the cube, you just finish it by going to the other VPs. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Write any notes you need to write. You know, I've got pictures from yesterday, so yeah, it should be okay.
Are those up on Dropbox?
Yeah, they're in the Dropbox in the Elmo photos. I want to put an Elmo sticker on this. The brand name is Elmo. But I keep thinking of my daughter. I put a picture of my daughter in Elmo.